marijuana. Now, the organization responsible for this event is called Cures Not Wars. It supports the Personal Responsibility Amendment, which would decriminalize controlled use of marijuana by adults. Now, Battle Creek wasn't the only city involved in the event. Cures Not Wars staged marches all over the nation today, including rallies in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Now, mind you, there was a lot of high school kids just out playing basketball. These cops came in military force with their guns out and everything and threw them down to the ground and put the guns to their heads just because they decided, that these kids shouldn't be hanging out there. Took the rights to park on the street, told them they couldn't park on the street anymore. But all they found was a bowl and some seeds. All that harassment just because, these kids weren't out on the street trying to cause trouble or anything. They were just trying to enjoy their rights to smoke marijuana. And that's what this is about. The government shouldn't tell us that we can't smoke marijuana. Look, our president, he did cocaine. I'm not saying that's right or anything, but he felt that he had his own personal beliefs that he wanted to do that, and so he went out and exercised that. And that's what this is about. We want to be able to be free in our households, to smoke marijuana, and to be happy. That's about all I have to say right now. I'll be back on in a little bit. Thank you.
Folks, we're talking about marijuana. We could solve the drug problem and not have to legalize all drugs. If we decriminalize marijuana, people will flock from the hard drugs to the marijuana. You'll see your stepping stone theory in reverse. Of course, we're going to be left with a lot of addicts, and we have an answer for that too. See, we're not just here asking for something for ourselves as the recreational and responsible marijuana smoker. We want to solve this entire drug problem because we know this drug war is a war on us. And we know as the responsible recreational marijuana smokers, we're the ones who are taking the hit. Now later on, we're going to go check out the Calhoun County Correctional Facility. We won't find a lot of marijuana people in there. They're pretty much rotting away in the federal facilities. But we will see a lot of people in there directly for or indirectly for crimes involving hard drugs. So we do have to admit that there is a problem with hard drugs, and it's a problem that needs to, and now we know can be, solved. So I'll be telling you about a thing called ibogaine, which cures addicts overnight. Instead of methadone maintenance, instead of new drugs that will work like methadone for the cocaine user, we're going to solve this problem. The government's already started, but they're being a little resistant. So they need a kick in the ass to let them know that, hey, we care about this, we know that's out there, and we want to know why you don't have ibogaine released so that we can start treating addicts right now, right here, today. So stick around, we'll have a lot going on. We have a band over to my right, we have speakers here, we have a tent back there where we're taking donations. Just so everybody knows, everything for sale here is on a donation basis. We have the official rally shirt, which is $20. We are also looking for 1 or 2 or 3 more people to volunteer as peace officers. We'll have nice peace officer shirts for them for $15. We also have food and drink, hemp food, hemp drink, hemp in a can, hemp soda for $3 or 2 for $5, nice and cold. We also have hemp seed treats, which are a meal in a bar, excellent nutrition. They'll keep you going and marching all day long. And that's also 3 or 2 for $5. We also have hemp lollipops. That's ganja-flavored candy from the Cannabis Candy Company.
Have you had one of those, Eric?
So I think we can pretty much keep you people here. It's just a matter of coming here now and learning the information and signing the Personal Responsibility Amendment petition, and maybe even joining a normal or another organization. And we'll talk more about that as well as the evening goes on. So I'm going to put the tunage back on and see how this goes. I mean, we may have some more activities turning around right away, but we might just let the bands play for a while over there. So check that out too.
Hey, I can't really hear him though. Is that alright? I don't want to stand right next to him when he's talking to us.
He wants to. He wants it all on video.
then we're looking at maybe marching to Calhoun Correctional Facility. Seeing what's going on there. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in there for pot, but there are a lot of people in there because of hard drugs. And those are all people that have been treated and cured and probably wouldn't be there right now.
What's it called again?
Ibogaine. Ibogaine.
I'm not used to being I'm used to turning it on other people. Or at least in the vicinity of
it.
There's some truth to that, but not always. Not always.
I see you're not one of those things that has to have makeup people there working there the whole time. Special lighting and all that.
Yeah,
that's later.
Yeah, that's around works.
What the hell is this? My hair's going crazy. Where's makeup at?
Who's got my hairspray? Not a channel 3. Especially with people all over the country.
Right, with people all over the country doing this, we hope that our government will get the message and put the pressure on NIDA, first of all, to finish their study of Ibogaine, because it should have been out there curing junkies already. I mean, they've known about this thing since the 50s. The first they kept it a secret, now they're just kind of slowing the approval process. I think we need to speed this up like we did with AZT and get it out there. We've got people in the Calhoun Correctional Facility for hard drug-related crimes who need it cured, and it wouldn't have to be there.
And as far as marijuana?
As far as marijuana, we need to bring a safe substitute back to its rightful place in society. Not only as the safest, the best thing to get high with, but also because it's a resource that we can make our clothing and fuel our cars. I don't think these people try to diesel car and pay 50 cents a gallon.
All right, thanks.